Hi everyone, I'm so glad that I met you again and just don't care about my background, okay? Because I'm in my room and today video about this is my 15 minutes video every day for 30 days and today is my 15 days, so I'm in the middle, yeah. So today this morning I go to this book again, Think and Grow Rich, and as I share with you yesterday, how we can develop persistence in our life. Because in order for us to achieve something in our life, we need persistence in action to do it. So this morning, I was called to go a little bit backward from that. My son is there. So it is the symptoms of lack of persistence. So when I read the title, the symptoms of lack of persistence, I'm not I'm not lying. Okay, it is in the book. So I was my heart start beating because I am some because I know it's like talking to me, lack of persistence. I feel like okay, it was me. So I just go through it, and I haven't read the entire chapter of this, the entire sub chapters, but I will just read it, and I hope this can give you some overview or some points or some a key that you can see within yourself too if you are feel like you are lack of persistent just like me. So here you will find the real enemies which stand between you and noteworthy achievement. Please forgive me. Here you will find not only the symptoms indicating weakness of persistence, but also the deeply seated subconscious causes of this weakness. Study the list carefully and face yourself squarely if you really wish to know who you are and what you are capable of doing. And these are the weaknesses which must be mastered by all who accumulate riches. Okay, so this is all the weaknesses that have been mastered, have been overcome by those who already accumulate riches. Okay, number one, failure. This is the weaknesses, all right? Failure to recognize and to clearly define exactly what one wants. Failure to recognize and clearly define exactly what one wants. So it exactly is asking us, what do we want? What exactly it is? We must be clear of it. Okay, number two, the weaknesses that we must be overcome in order to accumulate riches. Number two, procrastination, with or without cause. Number three, lack of interest in acquiring specialized knowledge. Lack of interest in acquiring specialized knowledge is not only knowledge, but it is specialized knowledge. Gosh. Number four, indecisions. The habit of passing the buck on all occasions instead of facing issues squarely. So indecision, or I call it indecision. That's mean we cannot make the decision. It's really hard to make the decision. Indecisions. Number five, the habit of relying upon alibis instead of creating definite plans for the solutions of problems. So for me, I translate it. What I can understand is I always look for causes why I cannot do it instead of I making a plan. How can I do what I want? Number 6, self-satisfaction. Wow, this is a weakness too. Self-satisfaction. There is but little remedy for this affliction, and no hope for those who suffer from it. So that means we should never be satisfied in our life. That is how someone can accumulate riches in their life. We should never be satisfied. Oh my God. Number 7, indifference. Usually reflected in one's readiness to compromise on all occasions rather than meet opposition and fight it. Okay, number 7, indifference, usually reflected in one's readiness to compromise on all occasions rather than meet opposition and fight it. That means we just settle down with whatever happening. So we are not different from other person. We just follow whatever is happening around. That is what I understand about indifference. So number 8, the habit of blaming others for one's mistakes and accepting unfavorable circumstances as being unavoidable. Alright, this is the weaknesses that we must master if we want to accumulate riches. So the habit of blaming others. So like I said, I think in my previous video, we should take responsibility of our own life, of our own action, and of whatever happening in our life. So number 9, weakness of desire due to weakness of desire due to neglect in the choice of motives that impel action. So if our desire itself is so weak, then that is one of the weaknesses and one of the I can say obstacle in accumulate riches itself. Number 10, the weaknesses that we must overcome, we must master is willingness, even eagerness to quit at the first sign of defeat. Willingness, even eagerness to quit at the first sign of defeat. So this is very common in me. Even before when I start my YouTube, I see that there is no growth, or the growth is so slow in my YouTube. I did give up. Yes, I did give up. There are lots of problems, and I was defeated at the first sign of defeat. And this is one of the weaknesses that we must master if we want to accumulate riches. Number 11, the weaknesses that we must master is lack of organized plans, placed in writing where they may be analyzed. Alright, this is me. Alright. 12, the habit of neglecting to move on ideas or to grasp opportunity when it presents itself. Okay, I can say that this is something like procrastination, and also the lack of awareness, because sometimes the opportunity come but we don't realize it, we don't aware of the opportunity. Okay, and number 13, wishing instead of willing. I wish I can be there. I wish I have 10,000 subscribers. I wish someone will give me money. Instead of wishing instead of willing, we should do something. We should be willing to do something to achieve our dream. So 14, the habit of compromising with poverty instead of aiming at riches. General absence of ambition to be, to do, and to own. The habit of compromising with poverty. That is totally me. Years ago. Now I don't want anymore. I don't care about the poverty. Whatever is happening around me, at the back of me, if the sign of poverty is there, I don't want to compromise with it anymore. And I really, really want to go for the better in my life, for the riches. Number 15, The weaknesses is searching for all the shortcuts to riches, trying to get without giving a fair equivalent, usually reflected in the habit of gambling, endeavoring to drive sharp bargains. Oh my God, it's talking to me. Searching for all the shortcuts to riches. That means actually there is no shortcut to riches. And trying to get without giving. Oh my God, now I feel like, is it me? I was trying to get 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers without giving them something. And I'm just thinking, now I giving them something. I'm sharing I'm sharing with them these messages. And yeah, you're right. Okay, so you know what? Just go on. So 16, fear of critic criticism. I'm sorry. How to pronounce this? 16, fear of criticism. Failure to create plans and to put them into actions because of what other people will think, do, or say. This enemy belongs at the end of the list because it generally exists in one's subconscious mind where its presence is not recognized. See the basic fears in a later chapter. So are you afraid of what someone will talk about you? Are you afraid of what the audience will talk about you? Now I'm not fear of it anymore. If my followers, my subscribers, or even my own family criticism me, what am I doing right now? My kids is like this. I just making the video without I just neglecting him. Oh, it's so, I don't care anymore. It's not that I don't care, but I'm not fear of it anymore because I know I can provide better for them right now and more in the future. Alright, so that's all my video for today. I don't know if this is reached 15 minutes, but I do hope that you get something from my video. And my son is really having some fun. Just he feel hot and he's hungry. So I hope you all will keep supporting me, subscribe to my video, and please watch my videos, share my video, and thank you for all your support. Alright, and this is the reality of being mom, and now I'm being a YouTuber mom. I push myself to do it every day, not once a day, not once a week. I mean, not once a week, once a month. No. I push myself to do it every day because I want to build my own momentum, the persistence. And today is my 15 days in my challenge of 30 days making video every day, and I'm so glad that I made it until now. And it's because all of you support, my subscribers and the people out there that keep subscribing to me even though you don't know me. But I'm so glad that you subscribe because you all made me go on. You all makes me go on and making video every day, even though I'm on the way of improving myself. But I'm so glad that you did support me, and thank you. Please support me more in the future by sharing this to your friends, and I hope someone will get benefits from my video. All right, thank you. Bye.